Let's run the numbers on this property in Cleveland and see if it will cash flow. I ran this analysis on rentalpeak.com and it's completely free to sign up and try it out for yourself. But at the end of this video, I'm going to show you all the inputs that I put in for this property here. Now let's look at the metrics. So for the key metrics for year one, these are the projected returns for the first year of owning this property. So within the first year, you're projected to get a monthly cash flow of 114. And then these are all your other return rates and total ROI. So if you scroll down here, we have our cash flow table. So this will show us our annual and cash flow in the monthly format over the course of 30 years of owning this property and how it changes and increases the longer that you hold. You can also see all the other expenses and all the money that flows in and out of this deal that yields you to this amount. So I went over the next tab to show you how the total ROI is calculated. So you can see for all of these four things added up, for year one, you get a total ROI of 30%. And then for each year you own this property, you can see the ROI. So the longer you own this property, the better your return is for each and every year. I'm going to quickly go over the market data and comps tab to show you how we can adjust these inputs to be more specific for this market. So we have the market intelligence and appreciation forecast for Cleveland, Ohio. So this will basically show us a bar chart for each year what the appreciation was for the average home in Cleveland. So you can see for the last 2 years, it's 12.3% in 2024 and 7% in 2025. For my inputs, I actually ran this analysis assuming an appreciation rate of 3%. But since we saw the market data, we can go here and change it and bump it up a little bit to a higher average that we can expect in Cleveland, at least over the next few years based on the last few years of data we saw. So you can see how this adjusts our total ROI in the total ROI table and bumps it up even further from 30% to 37% if we go with this assumption. Below that, you can see the market conditions, so the average days on market. If it's a seller's or buyer's market, who has the advantage right now, it just shows a balanced market. And then the rent snapshot. So based on rental comps, you can see the estimated rent range and the suggested rent that's given to us. These are the top 5 comps, the closest comps to this property, and you can see the comparable rental properties, what they were listed for rent and when they were last seen, so likely what they were rented for. So you can make and fine tune your decision on what you want to set for rent when underwriting this property and performing the analysis. So there are a bunch of other features that RentalPeak has to offer that I didn't get to show, like AI deal insights and a bunch of other cool projections that help you decide whether or not to buy a rental property. So if you're interested, I'd definitely recommend going to rentalpeak.com, creating a free account and trying it out for yourself. But as promised here, I'm going to go to the edit property and show you all the inputs I used to run this deal analysis.